Okay. As Prabhuji introduced, being born in this culture, I would prefer to speak a little bit, discuss about Chaitanya Charitamrita. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So, bhakti, through bhakti, we can have the Lord, but there are little details how Ramananda Rai presented to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Prabhu accepted. Usually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his tendency was he used to tell others to speak, and he said that you are right. That's how he used to say. So when after taking sannyas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided he'll go to South India, though at that time Ratha Yatra was approaching, still he left. He started journey by saying Krishna, 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 Krishna He, Krishna, Krishna, Rakshavam, Krishna, Spahimam. So then he came to Kurma, Shikurmam, where he killed Vasudev Vipra, and he also told that the famous verse, Jare Dekho Tare Kaho Krishna Pradesh, Amara Jai Guru Haya Taro Desh. So he stayed there for a long time. Then he came to Simhachalam, that is Visakhapatnam, present Visakhapatnam. There also he chanted that Jai Nisingha, Shri Nisingha, Jai Jai Nisingha, Ugraviryam Mahavishnu Jalanto Sarvatam, Nisingha Vishanam Bhatta Vitur Mahama. Then he went to the Rajamundi, other side of Rajamundi, Kaur. Right now that place name is Kaur. But in Chaitanya Charitamrita, those days it was name called Vidyanagar. Of course, this is the actual Vidya, Brahma Vidya. Krishna says in Gita, Adhatta Vidya Vinvitta Kama. Adhatta Vidya Vidyanam. Among the Vidya, I am the Adhatta Vidya. So, why we want to discuss? We want to know what is the purpose of life. So Ramananda says that in human form of life, purpose of life should be satisfy Krishna. Because it is Krishna's who are Lord. God has many names, he is one of the name of the Lord. And Krishna, Ram. Krishna means, we know, he is all attractive. He attracts everyone. Ram means one who gives pleasure. So Lord gives pleasure. Because it's His world, we should be connected. And without connection, we are not happy. How Srila Prabhupada gave example, as a son, a rich man's son, if he leaves his parents, go out on his own, he suffers. Similarly, Jiva, when he is separated from the Lord, he suffers. So, Ramananda Rai, first question Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked to Ramananda Rai is that, what is the purpose of human life? Ramananda Rai quoted the sloka from Bhagavatam, Varnashrama Charita Purushena Parapraman, Vishnu Aradhate Pantha. So, purpose of life is to follow the Varnashram, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Banapastha, Sannyas, and worship Vishnu worships Vishnu, Krishna. So now why we should worship the Lord? If we worship the Supreme Lord, we should pray, if we remember Him, we get all blessings. And without spirituality, we are leading the life with what you call opposite to that. That means materialistic life full of illusion. Ultimately, even somebody's householder, his wife, children, all should be God conscious, Krishna conscious. If they don't, then say, Prabhuji, if they don't remember what we do, then you want to do nuisance, want to do sinful activity, and the sinful activity is root cause of all problems. Now here it goes the further that how one will be, not only that, how we can have a relationship with the Lord, but to speak of sinful activities. If you pray to the Lord, if we just pray, and He'll be our friend. Ami bina bandhu ar ke ache amar. Lord says, I'm your friend. Pita mahasya jagato mata dhata pratama. He's everything. He's our friend. He's everything. So we should remember this. Lord is our supreme. Now we are sitting here very nicely. You see, so many disease, accident taking place, and Corona happened. So many people. In Visakhapatnam, I lost many life members, very prominent life members. Just in few months, so many people died. So we should be grateful. There are certain things in our hands, certain things in not our hands. So we should be grateful to the Lord that, my dear Lord, at the end of the day, you have kept us very nicely. And household life, husband, wife, both we should pray to the Lord. There will be peace, there will be prosperity, there is everything. Radha Krishna, Sita Ram, Lakshmi Narayan, Srila Prabhupada says same. So we worship Radha Krishna, we love Radha Krishna. Some they like Lakshmi Narayan. Same. So when we worship Radha Krishna, all this, everything will come abundantly. Like Srila Prabhupada said, people think about business, I have started this business just in $8. Even that $8, I could not change it in New York. And see what I have done. There are so many thousands of devotees, they are taking prasadam, and they are staying nicely. And I want, in every temple of mine, anybody comes to our center, they should get halwa puri prasadam. So we have to make sure anybody comes, at least they get halwa puri. So if somebody not getting halwa puri when you come, you can complain. The Prabhupada says so. So, Ramananda Rai says that one should follow Varnashram. Then he says that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, tell me further. He said, one should be Krishna Karma, for everything should be for Krishna. Now this is a little higher, that what Jat Johosi Jadasansi, Jat Kursi Jadasisi, Jat Tapasasi Kontya, Tat Kursiman. Everything should be for me. So as we progress, we do for everything. Now, it may not be initially, let us practice. And Krishna is there. So what happens, more we do, more we get blessings. So we should practice. What is there? Anything we offer to. Then like a householder, we should also make our wife, children, husband devotee. It's possible. Not possible, then it's okay, but we can give a try. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, tell me, this is also external, tell me more. He said that one should have a jnanam. So that one should have one should be totally surrendered to the Lord. But that means mind, body. Now you may get a little complication that when Ramananda says we surrender, Sarva Dharman Paritijam Mamekam Saranam Braja. We are householder, how we surrender. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur telling very nicely, Manasa Diha Giha Jokichu Maur Arapanu Tuapade Nanda Kishore. That whatever I am having, my body, mind, my family, everything for Krishna. Like we see so many here, all over the world, so many nice congregations. They made their devotee. They made their family devotee. Their wife, husband, children, everybody's devotee. So that is like a surrender. That's a duty of a householder. Everybody. And we see wherever they are praying together, and they are very happy. The family is very happy. Because this aura, this spiritual aura is protecting us from the mentalism, from the Maya's illusionation. Otherwise, Maya will take it on. Actually, Maya is a very dangerous thing. I don't know, I have mentioned or not yesterday. That recently somebody sent me some clips. Said, Prabhuji, please watch this. I said, what is it? So it says that, that movie says that there's a heaven, there's a hell. So heaven was a little difficult to go. But hell, there's a nice arrangement, AC, nice reception, very good, nice lift and all, very good flowers, very so rosy picture. And then most of them, they say, we want to go to hell. Why heaven? Because a lot of trouble is there in hell. So as soon as all came to the hell, so eventually these hellish people, they took inside. But they saw that so many problems, they're torturing people. Some are boiled, some are put in the oil, some are behind the back, some ferocious animals are running. Then those who came to the hell, they said, why you cheated us? Upstairs we saw very nice advertisement, beautiful, everything rosy. Inside you are making us to suffer. He said that was advertisement. This is the actual. So the actual is that this world is like that. Actually, any sense enjoyment, pariname vishatullam. That end is very poisonous. So when we surrender, that there is a nectar. Pariname amrito bhavam. If we follow Maya, that is vishatullam, and if we follow Lord, that is amrito bhavam, that is nectar. So then Chaitanya said, okay, surrender is okay, tell me a little further. He said one should have jnanam. Like you all are here, we should have some spiritual, because you are coming to nice spiritual discussion. Then you are reviving. Like Srila Prabhupada said that Indian people are like a diamond, but covered by muds. So if somehow, if we can delete, clean them up, they'll be like a diamond. I'm very happy wherever we are traveling all over the world. You see our special Indian community that, of course, all are serving, but Indian community, they're quite together. They're doing very good preaching, helping Srila Prabhupada movement. And Vrindavan Das Thakur also told that there one Senapati Bhakt will come and he will go everywhere and tell everybody to come back, even though those who have left India. So that means Srila Prabhupada is very merciful to all of us. So Ramananda says, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asking that, tell me, Jnana. Then he said, Jnanam. Jnana is a nahi jnana pravitamya vidyate. Krishna said, there is nothing equivalent to Jnanam. Diddham vidyam dadati te chakshu vashyami jagasam. That once you have a Dibba Chakshu, I will give you. By ordinary eyes you cannot see, but spiritual eyes are. So once you have first Jnanam, then only spiritual eyes will come. Spiritual eyes will come when you have proper Jnanam. Another thing is that if we don't have proper Jnanam, we may practice, after some time we'll leave it. Usually what happens, we have tendency, if something good, I have done it. If something bad goes, Krishna has done it. Why Krishna has done to me like this? Prabhuji, why Krishna has done to me like this? As if we are sometime maybe we have not done anything wrong in this life, but we don't know how many births, how many karma we are carrying out. So those karmas are taking place. So we have to somehow tolerate. Like Srila Prabhupada told, when Arjuna says that, well, you are telling me to kill all these people, but they are my relatives. And if I kill them, I cannot see them anymore. Then Krishna says, Tanti Siksha Bharata. You have to tolerate sometimes. Right? We are thinking about others. We are also in the queue. It's like when there is one count, everybody get token. The token number such and such, you have to go. So we don't know, we have carried, when you have taken birth, we have also carrying the token of death. At the death personified come, we cannot say, sir, I'm sorry, wait, I'll go, but you wait for some time. At that time, we cannot say, no, I have to sign all the checks, tell family member, look, I'm going, so give me some time. Jamadut will not allow us, correct or not? So we have to have proper jnana. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, tell me further. He said, Jnana Shunya Bhakti. Now this is very interesting. One way he says one should have jnanam. Next he says no jnanam. So jnanam brings also ego. I know everything. I know. I'm an old devotee. But old or new, sometime old devotee also make so many mistakes, attachment, and compromise with the rules and regulation. No, this is okay. This is okay. If anybody compromises with the principles, rules and regulation, what will happen? Again he has to take birth. Again he has to. The small mistake Chota Haridas made, he was just smiled somebody, spoke nice, sweetly with a lady. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, he cannot stay with it. So we should be very careful. We should not, it is a very tiny mistake. But we don't know how many mistakes we are making. So if we want Lord's blessings, when we preach, we are preaching others, but we should also preach to ourselves. We should have introspection, where we are going wrong, if we want blessings. So unless we have a blessings, unless we have introspection, we will not get requisite blessings, by which Machitta Sarvadra, not Prasada Tarshik, by my blessings you go. Before that almost actually, my blessings. He told twice, by my blessings you can go now. So, we need Lord's blessing. Lord is not a sadhana sadhya, we do our sadhana. Lord is kripa sadhya. We need Vaishnava's blessings, we should. Add Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami, that just now he told sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha. By Vaishnava's blessings. Krishna Bhakti in Mula is sadhu sangha, Bhakti is devotees association. We need everybody's blessings. So that means somewhere, though we, like some of them, they're doing, what do you call, Bhakti Sastri, then Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Vedanta, more. But if we leave Krishna Bhakti, if we say, no, I don't need to, I know I'm Pandit now, then what will happen? The ego will come, and eventually ego will take us to Maya. So even if somebody having jnanam, like in India, many they have jnanam, but they compromise with the principle. So we should have a proper jnanam with humility, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told. Then Ramananda says then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, tell me further. He said, one should have prem bhakti. Like we are also doing bhakti, but when there is a samarpan, then it turns la prem. But that is required. If there is no love for the Lord, it will not last long. Like for example, if some husband says, my dear wife, I love you too much. A whole day I'll tell you love you, but I cannot. Wife says, no, I need a EMI for my house or rent or clothes or my children education, all this thing. No, I cannot do, but I love you. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? No, it's not going to work. So love means if we love the Lord, we do something at least. But so many, they say that I love the Lord, but they don't do anything for the Lord. They do for the family. So that shows. Now, at this point, Ramananda says that this love for the Lord, one should purchase. Krishna bhakti rasatavavitavimati kriyatam jati utavilabhate tatra lolapi mullamekam koti jarma sukritinam libhate. This, because it's like a one birth. We don't know what will happen. Now we are sitting here, or the organizer, the person who has given this, sitting here discussing Harikatha, and Harikatha is a nectar, Amrit. This Harikatha, such nectar, if you keep on hearing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told this on Navavidha Bhakti, Shravanam and Kirtanam is very important. First is Shravanam. So by hearing, what you are taking is a nectar. Krishna Katha is a nectar. But through the nectar, we can go back to God. Krishna asked Rukmini, how you know me, how you wrote this love letter? So somebody told me. And Rukmini straightway wrote love letter to Krishna. And Krishna came to us. So we should make some nice love letter to Krishna. Krishna, I'm your, Tavosmi. There's a sloka. If somebody says, one time I'm your, I'll come to take him. But what will happen, we tell Maya also I'm your, we tell Krishna I'm also your. That is a problem with us. Like there's a very nice sloka. Anaschita jadan tashabita. Satadam kirtan jadan. We do kirtan bhajan, but it says, Dadavi buddhi yogam. What is that sloka? Dadami buddhi yogam tadapayamada. Tesam satadjutam bhajatam pritipurtam dadami dudam. Bhajatam pritipurvakam. We do the seva, but not pritipurvakam. We need a priti. Love. We love the Lord. When we love the Lord, then we can purchase through love. Some gopis, they asked to Radharani, why you are having so much all the time thinking about Krishna? She said, because all the time I am hearing about Krishna. So we see by hearing how it comes. Our research says actually, when in Shiva's house, they were doing kirtan through whole night. Those who are Muslims, and those who are Smarta, they are worshipper. In Bengal there is two sects. One is a Vaishnava, another is a worship Durga Kali, like that. The Durga Kali, even now also, they are more. Vaishnava are less. Vaishnava maybe 3-4%, others more. So they complain to the Muslim ruler that there is a problem. This Nimai, he is doing something, he has started new. Okay, all time, daytime they are doing kirtan all right, but why they are doing something at night, we don't know. As Smartas, they are also afraid that we do some mantra tantra at night. And this Nimai has started at night also. Maybe they are also doing mantra tantra, and their mantra is working more than us. Otherwise, they are overpowering whole Navadip area. So they complain. And there was an inquiry by Hossein Saab that and then at that time, Sanatan Goswami, the Bhikkhu, Sakramali came and he spied whole area. And when he heard that Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that singing at night, some researchers say, some Vaishnava scholars say, at that time he could understand the vibration of Kirtan. And thereby he was impressed that it is not something mysterious, it is Krishna's name they are chanting. Eventually, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to Vrindavan side, and Ramkali, both the brothers, they came, they met. But that was the first time he was spying in that area, because he was the Prime Minister. He had to report what is going on in here. So, one should have love for the Lord. And this is the speciality in our sampradaya, that we love the Lord in 4 ways. Daisya, Shaikya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. And Raman Rai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu described the Santaras. Santaras Adhikari is Sanak, Sanatan, all these Kumaras, Chatushan. So, because they are only Lord and the Jiva, there is no relationship. They also regard, but from the Dashyadika, there is a relationship. Dashyaras Adhikari is like a Chaitanya Srila Prabhupada said, like Hanuman. Hanuman, such a nice devotee. After all this, Ravan, they all are killed when Lord were taking Sita and everybody to Ayodhya. Hanuman and all the monkeys requested if they can also come to Ayodhya. There's lakhs of monkeys. Then Ram says, okay, you all also come. You come with us. So when such a big, can you imagine how Pushpak is supposed to be? Nowadays all this aeroplane is so small. It's like if you sit for a few hours, it's difficult to sit. I have little age, health problem. 15, 20 years back, the seats were a little bigger, now it's more smaller, Terrible, And only few person can sit there, maybe 100, 200, 300 people. But here is Pushpak Viman, where lakhs of monkeys came to Ayodhya. When they all came to Ayodhya, Hanuman told, look, now we have come to the city life. They are urban people. We are an animal from jungle. We jump here and there. And when we came to this city, all should be disciplined. This Ayodhya city was built by Manu Maharaj. And there was such a beautiful people from all over the world, they used to come to see the city. Of course, they were the ruler from San dynasty. There used to be a beautiful road with nice arches made of precious, semi-precious stones, nice park with a nice fruit garden. Now you see all over the world there's a nice garden, everything, but fruits are not there. You just imagine if all over the world, all these trees, they make a fruit tree, you don't need to grow anything. The fruits are enough to cater. So, Hanuman made a discipline. He said, look, we have come. So he requested the authority that for us there should be some arrangement for eating and all arrangement. So he told all these monkeys, don't behave very bad way, the wrong way. We should be gentlemen in here, And I have already requested the authority to make our food arrangement. So don't go to any trees here, jump everywhere, take everything. So nice, prasadam hall was made, cooking arrangement was made. So Hanuman, told that when you take prasadam as I take. Just sit nicely, sit in line, take prasadam together. Don't do anything mischief. So they made arrangement and they were giving all sorts of nice prasadam and banana, chickpeas. But what happened, when Hanuman got the chickpeas, mistakenly it went up. So when it went up chickpeas, Hanuman thought, you chickpeas? You don't know I am Hanuman? So Hanuman jumped to get the chickpeas up. So other monkey thought, we also should do like this. They all jumped. They all put the chickpea up, they also did like this, as Hanuman did. Hanuman said, hey, don't do like this. But they all started doing like this. It is there in Valmiki Ramayana. After some days, he said, I have not seen Sita Mata for a long time. So somehow he went inside Sita Mata's room. Immediately Sita Mata noticed that, Hanuman, you are here? Yes, I know. Why you came? No, Mata, I have not seen you for a long time. Mother, I want to see you. I was feeling separation. Okay, you said. At that time, Sita Mata was decorating herself. Mata, what are you doing? She said, I'm decorating. What is this? This is sindoor. What is this? This kumkum. So as soon as Sita Mata turned other way around, he took all the sindoor and kumkum I put everywhere. I forgot that. Then I forgot the one that Hanuman asked why you are putting all those things. He said, Lord Ram likes it. So now because he said Lord Ram likes it, he also did the same thing. He put everything. And before Sita Mata could go to Ram, before that he went to Lord Ram. And he was doing like this. And Lord said, you are Hanuman? Yes, I am Hanuman. Hanuman, why you did like this? Looks a little bit. No, I went to Sita Mata's room. And she told me you like it. That's why I put everything in this. She's such a simple manojabam buddhimatam jitendriyam buddhimatam varishtham. And we are buddhimatam kanishtham. If you and me, we were there when he didn't got the medicine and he took the whole mountain. If you and me said, Prabhuji, I have tried. I work hard. It didn't work out. What should I do? If somebody, accuse me, but I have tried. But here he didn't say like that. He wanted to do the job. So similarly, every rasa, see how a servant is. Srila Prabhupada said, it is there in scripture. Every devotee, either he is a Santarasa, Shaikarasa, Basila, everybody, or Madhurjas, everybody actually. Everybody. So a devotee can purchase the Lord through bhakti. A vivid example, the Srila Prabhupada started from zero. How it's possible, such thing. In India, many MBA institutions that are teaching MBA, they said, if you want to know how you make money, how you progress, you study ISKCON. Swami Prabhupada, he started the movement at the age of 70, 75, and he has spread all over the world. We don't know how he got money, how he did such a big job with fragile health. So see, when we serve the Lord, Lord gives abundance. We just have to have faith. What we lack is that faith. We have to faith. When I started my project also just 8 years back, we had only 5 lakhs rupees in the bank. We started. Only keeping the faith on Guru Krishna, as others they have done. So we should do it. Many are doing. So we should have faith. What we do for every small thing, when we work so hard outside, we keep faith. Everything faith in this world. But as soon as it comes to Krishna, we have no faith. So your time is short. How much you give? Up to 8 o'clock, 8:15?
7:30.
Huh?
15 minutes after that.
No.
7:30 classes.
How much time?
Guru Prabhu said 7:30.
Oh, I hear.
It's already 15 minutes. You can continue.
No, you speak for 20 minutes. Not it. 20 minutes.
Another 15 minutes? 7:30.
7:30.
7:30. You want me to speak? It's already 40 minutes. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatilidandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Just say that. Okay.
Oh, 25 minutes? Okay. So sorry. Oh yeah. Very sorry. Hare Krishna. So we just went to this place in the morning. What is that? Balara? And then we went to this place called Sovereign Hill. And then I was just wondering what can we do here. So we were just walking around and Guru Prabhu said that there is this ride where you can go and you can see how the mine is and how they do gold mining. So Prabhu was saying that what's the point of going? It will not be very good, what is there to see in a mine? So, but the way they had put the picture and all, it looked very, I'm sorry, okay. Oh, okay, so it looked very attractive. So I was requesting Prabhu that no, we should go for that ride, And finally we purchased the ticket and we sat in the tram. And the tram was also pretty good looking. And then when we entered the mine, it was so scary, very scary. I mean, like for 10 seconds there were no lights. And then when you get down, it's like everywhere dark and small lights. And then I told Guru Prabhu that, Prabhuji, I want to go back. Then he said, Mataji, nothing will happen. This another Mataji also was with me, and Srila Prabhu, all of them, nothing will happen. I said, no, I don't want, I want to go back. And then that lady was also giving a disclaimer, who was our tour guide. She said that if you want to go back, you have to go back right now. In between, if you say you have some medical emergencies, I cannot help you. And after that incident, like after seeing the whole journey, I've been thinking that probably that's what happened to us. We were with Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan probably, and maybe just like I was like very curious to know what must be in that mind. Maybe we were very curious that how the life will be in the material world, and maybe we just wanted to leave Krishna and come. But the only thing is, just like Prabhuji mentioned, at least this mind, when we went inside, after seeing only, we were feeling that no, it's very scary, better to go back. But the only difference between the mind and the material world is that the material world looks very attractive. So we don't even understand that it's not very good because it looks nice. Like Prabhuji was just giving this example, how there was this person who died, and some agent came and asked him that, do you want to go to hell or heaven? And he said, well, I am an atheist, but I have that much knowledge that you don't decide whether you go to hell or heaven. There is you have to do some punya karma. He said, no, the rules in the upper planetary systems have changed and they're pretty democratic. You can actually select. So he said, if that is true, then you give me, some information. How do I select? So they gave a brochure. They said, this is the brochure for heaven and this is the YouTube link for hell. And he thought that, wow, brochure for heaven and YouTube link looks like hell is more technologically advanced. And then after going through the brochure and the YouTube link, he saw in YouTube the people in the hell are very happy and smiling and all. So finally when they came, sir, have you made your decision? I said, yes, I have made a decision. I want to go to hell. I said, are you sure, sir? Yes, I'm sure, because I'm pretty convinced. So then said, fine, still the choice is yours. The staircase goes to heaven and the lift goes to hell. He got all the more convinced that heaven is so outdated. Staircase, who takes staircase? And hell is advanced, direct, lift. And then he just took the lift and went down to the hell. And as soon as he opened the lift, they pushed him inside a ditch. It was smelling with stool and pus. And then he started, hey madam, looks like you made a mistake. You brought me to the wrong place. No sir, we have brought you to the right place. No, but here everything is smelling. But in the YouTube link, people were very happy and everything was very nice. And then he said, sorry sir, that is our publicity department. That's what the feeling I got today when I went to this Sovereign Hill and I went to that tram ride. The publicity department was like, wow. I was like, yeah, I want to go sit in the tram and how nice it will be. But when we actually went inside, it was pretty scary. Oh, the dim lights and all, So I made the choice. Nobody forced me. Devotees didn't push me, let's go. Mataji, do you want to go? I made a choice. What we are making a mistake in our life is we are making the wrong choices. We just need to make the right choice. Like Rukmini Devi, just now Prabhuji was mentioning, so I was just remembering how we have this chapter in Bhagavatam where Sukadev Goswami uses this particular word for Rukmini. She made a choice. She selected Krishna. It's not that Krishna was her only option. She had an option, but she consciously selected Krishna. And in fact, her choice was a difficult choice. Shishupal was an easy choice. Shishupal was ready. ready to marry, father happy, brother happy, arrangements made. Krishna was a difficult choice, but she still selected Krishna. If we see the whole marriage of Rukmini Devi is like a soul who wants to connect to Krishna. And Rukmini Devi's brother Rukmi is like the mind who is taking away from Krishna. Shishupal is like Maya. Mind is taking to Maya. And the king, Rukmi's father, Rukmini Devi's father is the intelligence. So he didn't want the daughter to get married to Shishupal. He wanted the daughter should get married to Krishna. But what was happening? The mind, Rukmi was influencing. This is what happens. Our intelligence understands, I want to go to Krishna. But the mind overpowers intelligence and drags us to Maya. So Rukmini made a tough choice. She could not see Krishna. She doesn't even know Krishna. Something that she is not able to see. And here is somebody whom she can see. He is also seen. As devotees, we don't like Shishupal. That's another question. But it's not that. Shishupal was also handsome. Shishupal also had money. Shishupal also was a king. He was not a pauper. So here Rukmini makes a conscious choice. She gives up something that she can see for getting something that she cannot see. And if we make this choice in our life, then finally that something which we can't see will end up seeing. If we make that conscious choice. So Rukmini made that conscious choice. She selected Krishna. And then what happens? As soon as you make that choice, it's like the opening of the Pandora box. All the troubles will start. As soon as you consciously make a choice, yes, I want to be with Krishna. What happens? The first thing, family members. They'll make all sorts of criticism. We thought you, from India, you came to Melbourne to make some money. How come you got these Hare Krishnas here? And they're brainwashing you. And so many other challenges you start facing, right? Once you get, I remember in the Mahabharata, when Bharat Maharaj came back from his uncle's house, and then he comes to know that these Lord Ram and Lakshman and Sita Mata have been sent for exile. So he finally decides that I will go and I will request them to come back. So when he decides to go to the forest to request them to come back, then all the Ayodhya Vasis say, we will also come, we will also come. And on the three mothers, Kaikai, Sumitra, Kaushalya, we will also come. So all are ready. Now a thought comes in Bharat Maharaj's heart that I don't want to climb on the chariot and go. My Lord is without footwear in the jungle and I should sit on the royal chariot. Is it fair? So he decided that I will not sit on the chariot. So without any footwear, he started walking. As soon as he started walking, all the Ayodhya Vasis, they thought if our crown prince Bharat is walking, then we should also walk. So even old people who can't walk, they all got down and started walking. Then Mother Kaushalya called Bharat, sit on your chariot. And why, Mother? No, Hare Krishna. Because of you, all are going to be put in inconvenience, so you better start sitting in the chariot. And then Bharat felt, where is my mistake? Then Kaushalya said, if you wanted to walk, instead of walking in the front, you should have walked in the back. Now that people saw you doing it, now they are going to. So now because for other people's convenience, you better sit in the chariot. Sometimes in our bhakti life also, we actually want to help others by telling our parents and relatives that we are following Krishna consciousness, you follow. They don't follow and now because of this, they will not allow us to follow. So we have to be very careful while preaching also. We need to go a little slow. So because once you select Krishna consciously, there will be so many challenges. But how to get over those challenges? See, one is C for choice, which you made consciously. Then comes C for challenges. How do you get away with those challenges? If you take up every challenge, that this challenge is Krishna's test to my commitment, then you can face the challenge very nicely. If you take it in that spirit, that this challenge that has come in my life, Krishna is testing my commitment, because the first thing that happens in our life whenever we face any challenge, the first thing is we want to give up Krishna consciousness. That's the first thought will come. No, I cannot chant. No, I cannot do anything anymore. But if we have to be firm, because this is Krishna's test. I tell you, when we went in this tram ride to the gold mine, they said, the lady who was our guide, she said, for 10 or 15 seconds, everything will be dark. Don't scream, so that you get used to the darkness. So when we there, and I tell you, it was really scary for me, especially I'm a little, I mean, I don't like closed spaces. I need like this, some open air. But what kept me fine when I was in that tram and they closed all the lights? Okay, one is we chant Lord's name, but one positive thought that kept me calm was, this is temporary. It's not that permanently we are going to, then I would have maybe feel very nervous. But I was just thinking that she said 15 seconds. So yeah, I was counting just 15 seconds and after that there will be light. So what kept me going or what inspired me is that this is temporary. Okay, fine, nothing will happen. Similarly, when we face challenges also, if we are positively thinking that this challenge that has come in my life is because Krishna wants to test my commitment, then you can face that challenge. But if you start thinking, as soon as some challenge comes to you, Krishna doesn't love me, Krishna doesn't like me, Krishna has not protected me, Krishna has not treated me well, Krishna, then you will not be able to take it. Take it as a Krishna's test. Test mein pass karna. He is given an exam paper and I will pass the test. We should not get bogged down by mind. The definition of mind, I tell you this M-I-N-D, mind itself is M for magnifying. Mind magnifies the problem. Small problem, it will make it very big. I mind imagines pleasure. N, mind negates responsibilities. And D, distracts us or denies reality. This is how the mind is. So we shouldn't get bogged down by mind. So what happened with Rukmini Devi? She made a conscious choice, and when challenges came, she took it as, this is my test for commitment. So I will pass through this test. And how did she do that? By connecting. Connecting to whom? Guru. Who is Guru in this case? The Brahmana. If you remember the pastime of Rukmini Devi, she immediately takes shelter of a Brahmana, gives a letter and says, please connect me to Krishna. Even the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi, is taking Guru for connecting to the Lord. So C for choice, C for challenge, and then C for connection. Make that connection through Guru and approach the Lord. In fact, there is this very beautiful verse by Madhvacharya. He says, Hari Munigare Hara Kayava, Hara Munigare Hari Kayava, Hari Hara Munigare Guru Kayava, Guru Munigare Kayava Yaru. He says, if Lord Krishna is upset with me, nothing to worry, I will approach Lord Shiva. Oh, Lord Shiva is upset with me, nothing to worry, I will approach Lord Krishna. Oh, Lord Shiva and Krishna both are upset with me, nothing to worry, I will approach Guru. Oh, Guru is upset with me, then nothing will happen, I am doomed. Nobody can help me. So the only way that we can connect to Krishna is by Guru. In fact, I am reminded of this very beautiful pastime. This is a pastime that happened very recently during the time of Ramanuja. There was this one very wonderful devotee called Kanchipurna, and he used to do service to Varadaraj, and he was so close to Varadaraj that he used to actually talk to the deity on a regular basis, and the deity used to respond. And what was his seva? Because the Varadaraj deity comes out from the fire, the Lord feels very hot. So Kanchipurna's seva was, he used to do chamar seva for the Lord. And he used to always talk with the Lord. And in the evening, after the Shayana, Lord takes rest, he used to go home. But during those days, there is no light and there is nothing on the street. So there was this one man who used to wait for Kanchipurna with a small lantern, kerosene lamp. And both of them used to chat and go back home. This was a regular routine. So one day this man with the lantern, he asked Kanchipurna, I heard that you have very good relationship with the Lord. Can you ask the Lord, when will I go back to Vaikuntha? Kanchipurna said, yes, I can ask him. So that day in the evening, while Kanchipurna is doing fan to the Lord, he said, Lord, can I ask you one question? What is that? You know this person who helps me every day with the kerosene lamp, he drops me home. He's asking, when will he go back to Vaikuntha? Lord said he will go back to Vaikuntha this life. As soon as he leaves his body, he will go back to Vaikuntha. So Kanchipurna was very happy. Oh, I will give him this information. He will be so happy. My Lord, can I ask you one more question? What is that? When will I go back, my Lord? Or you can never go back to Vaikuntha. My Lord, I will not go back. No, you cannot. Why is that? He said, because this guy is serving you, who is a devotee. That is why I am blessing him with moksha. He can go back. But you are not serving any devotee, you are serving me. So how can you go back to Vaikuntha? And Kanchipurna said, "One second, here is the fan, please do it yourself. I need to go." And he just put the fan in the Lord's hand and he left. Now he's going around and asking everybody, "Can I serve you? Can I serve you? Can I serve you? Please, I need to serve some Vaishnava." And everybody's like, "We have to serve you, we have to serve you. You speak with the Lord, how can we?" Now he got into, what should I do? And finally what he did, he changed his dress and he changed everything, and he one late evening he went to Goshti Purna's house and he said, "Can I serve you?" What way you can serve? "What do you know, boy?" "Oh, I know how to take care of the cows." "Okay, fine, you can take care of my cows." So he started taking care of the cows and doing the service in their house, Goshti Purna's house. He was very happy. One day it so happened, it was raining heavily. So raining heavily, this Goshti Purna is an amazing Vaishnava. His heart is full of compassion. He's thinking, "Hare, it's raining. The new boy that I hired to take care of my cows, I hope he has another set of dress to change. Better I go and give him some clothes." So he immediately took some clothes and he ran to the servant quarter. And here Kanchipurna thought, anyway it's raining, nobody will see me now. So he changed his clothes and he wore his clothes which he regularly wears. Happily he put his tilak and is chanting with his beads. And as soon as Goshti-Purna opened the servant quarter and he sees Kanchipurna is sitting there, now he can recognize. Immediately he falls on his head, "Oh please, you are serving me? You serve the Lord." No, I have to serve a Vaishnava. Lord has told me this. "Okay, it's enough now. Now you please go back and you continue your service to the Lord." Yes, we need to connect to the Guru. Even if we are not qualified, our connection to Guru qualifies us. You see, because I'm just reminded of one more. You must have all heard about Giriraj Maharaj. He gives this example that how when he was in Boston and first time when he saw Srila Prabhupada, he asked a question to Prabhupada and then Prabhupada answered it. And then next time, after 11 months, when Prabhupada again came to Boston, at that time Giriraj Maharaj had already moved into temple, he had become a brahmachari, and Prabhupada was giving a class, and at the end of the class he again asked a question, and Prabhupada was very surprised. He said, "I know you, I saw you last time." And then Prabhupada said something so special. He said, "Last time when I saw you, I was praying to Krishna, 'My dear Lord, this boy is very good, please make him a devotee.'" Just imagine. So Giriraj Maharaj was giving this example and saying, "Oh, then I understood why I became a devotee, how I became a devotee, because this great man was praying for me." Directly we cannot. Through Guru, yes. Rukmini Devi, through Guru, she approached Krishna. Because even if we are not qualified, if we approach to the Guru, today if we go and stand in the gate of Goloka Vrindavan, they're going to ask, "Who is your Guru?" If we say Prabhupada's name, we say our Guru Parampara's name, only then we will be allowed inside. See, Prabhupada, the kind of devotion that Prabhupada disciples had for Prabhupada, whenever I talk about Guru's devotion, one of the favorite pastime I like is about Yamuna Mataji. How once they were going from Delhi to Amritsar with Prabhupada, and Yamuna Mataji cooks for Prabhupada, and she brought some prasadam, and Prabhupada said, "No, I want hot rice, hot whipping rice." And Yamuna Mataji goes to the pantry and requests them that, "Can I make some rice for my Guru Maharaj?" And they are like, "No madam, you cannot, because they're all big vessels here, we cannot allow." And she keeps on arguing and convincing, and finally when they don't listen, she stands on the door of the train and she says, "If you don't allow me to cook for my Guru, I'm going to jump." And it's not that she was threatening, she meant it. She really felt that my life is useless. My Guru is asking me something and I'm not doing it. What's the use of living? I better die. And they thought, "My God, this lady is dangerous. Okay, please come and cook." Then she made, she cleaned everything and she made the rice, and then she presented the rice to Prabhupada. And Prabhupada, when he saw that hot, pipping, steaming rice, there is a smile on his face, and Yamuna Mataji said, "I could have died 100 times for just for that one smile that Prabhupada gave." So yeah, Rukmini Devi consciously made C for choice, and then there was C for challenges. But she took it as, yes, these challenges are to check my C for commitment to Krishna. And then she connected to whom? To Guru, to this Brahmana. And then what happened? This Brahmana, he goes and delivers this letter to Krishna. Actually, if our connection to Guru is strong, then our connection to Krishna will be strong. But the question that comes in our mind is, my Guru Maharaj is very busy and I am not able to have any direct connection with him, or a personal instruction or a personal connection. So how should I make my relationship with my Guru strong? The whole point is, it's not about physical proximity, it's about taking every instruction of Guru as life and soul. Even if it hasn't been given to us personally, but whatever our Guru speaks in the classes, it's for everybody. So even if those instructions, we take them very carefully, then when we hear their classes, then we can actually gauge their mood. What is their mood? And then we can adapt that mood, or we can rather follow that mood, we can be in that line. So it's very important that we hear, as Prabhuji was just mentioning, that how hearing is so important. Rukmini Devi, she got attracted to Krishna only by hearing. Navavida Bhakti, Prahlad Maharaj talks about it, he starts with Shravana. When we start hearing about Krishna, there will be transformation in our heart. When we hear about Krishna, our conviction will increase. There will be purification. We will have satisfaction. We will have attraction to Krishna. We will have attachment to Krishna. We will have appreciation for Krishna. Our connection for Krishna will become so strong. We will have more information. If there is more information, then only we can have smaranam of that person. Without information, how will we know about it? There will be nourishment. Our conviction will increase. Right? So what happened? Rukmini Devi, because she heard so much about Krishna. Right? Hearing is such an amazing thing. Today we got the form of Lord, this Jagannath form. Why? Because Lord did Shravanam. Lord did Shravanam. How did we get Jagannath's form? Krishna was doing Shravanam of his own katha. Then this beautiful form came up. Lord himself is so attached to do Shravanam. Lord Rama used to do Shravanam. In fact, Lavakusha, when they were in Valmiki's ashram, they had this, like this Santanpura, and they used to go around and they used to recite Ram Katha. And once they came off to Ayodhya, and inside the palace of Lord Ram, and Lord Ram was so happy in hearing his own Katha. We see Lord Ram hears his own Katha. We see Krishna hearing his own Katha, he becomes Jagannath. We see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hearing his own Katha. What he used to do, he used to go to Tota Gopinath temple, and from Gadadhar Pandit he used to hear Bhagavatam regularly. In fact, I'll tell you one very sweet pastime. I was just in Sri Rangam. It's a very special place. Sri Rangam is the first deity of the Lord in the universe. First time the Lord appeared as a deity is Sri Rangam. Very beautiful Lord. He's on the Ananta Says, and he's having his, and he's reclining like he's sleeping on the Ananta Says. It's very, very beautiful temple. So I tell you, in Sri Rangam place, there is this one devotee called Nampillai. Gives very beautiful Bhagavatam class, very beautiful, very amazing. If he gives Bhagavatam class, there will be thousands and thousands of people, they will come and hear him. And when he speaks, everybody will be like this. They cannot make a motion also. So people who are passing from the road, just by seeing the crowd, they will say, Nampillai is speaking. They can understand, because if Nampillai is speaking only, it will be like that. Everybody will be like, just hearing Harikatha. Now his katha was very interesting. So at that time, nobody wanted to do any seva, no service, because everybody is free, they want to hear. There was this one devotee called Thiru, anyways, very difficult Tamil name. So this devotee had a seva. In the evening time, this kind of lamps are there everywhere in Sri Rangam temple. So his seva is, he has to put the ghee, he has to light the lamp, put the ghee, light the lamp. So he was also like doing it very quickly because the Nampillai's class is going on and he wants to go quickly. So fatafat he put. Last lamp is over, so the hand will be like, greasy and all. So here is the altar. The Lord is sleeping inside the altar. Outside the altar, he just finished putting deepam, and he was just standing like this, putting his hand on the, and just like standing and hearing Nampillai's class. It's very interesting. So when he's hearing his class, somebody is coming and tapping him. So he is thinking, Nampillai's class means everybody will be there, nobody will inside. So whoever is tapping, he said, don't disturb. No, when is coming? Don't disturb. Then he thought, who is this guy, Then he looked back. Who is that? Sri Ranganath, Lord. He got up from his Anantases and is telling, can you move? I want to hear Nampillai's class. Then he said, my Lord, you cannot come out like this, my Lord. This is Kali Yuga. Please go back. And he pushed the Lord inside. Go back and sleep on your Anantases. This katha is only for us. Lord gets so attracted to hear Harikatha. Lord gets attracted. He wants to hear his own katha. In fact, I tell you one more pastime. There was this one devotee called Puntanam. Puntanam in Kerala, there is one temple. If any time you get chance, you can go there. That temple is open only for 27 days in the year. Rest of the days it will be closed. You have to cross a nadi, some river, and you have to go and take darshan of the temple. Lord Shiva's temple, very famous in Kerala. So this Puntanam, he was a very amazing Bhagavatam speaker. So he said, now we have Bhagavatam everywhere. Those days you have to make your own personal copy. So he used to carry everywhere he goes. So he went for darshan of Lord Shiva. So as soon as he entered, devotees said, Puntanam has come. Puntanam, you have come, you should give Bhagavatam class. We want to hear from him, hear from you. Okay, I will speak. So he sat on the Vyasasana and he put it, and on random he took out a chapter. That chapter is about Rukmini Devi, how Rukmini Devi gets married to Krishna. So he explains, devotees are very happy, wow, so beautiful class, so beautiful class. So he keeps his Bhagavatam and he goes back and sleeps. Again next day morning, for 27 days, he comes back. Now, you keep a bookmark, like where you have finished, which verse. Somebody changed the bookmark. It is coming again to the beginning, how Rukmini and Krishna got married. So he thought, maybe by mistake, okay, what is there? Again he gave class on the same topic. Again third day he came back. Somebody again changed the bookmark, again from that same verse. For 27 days he spoke the same story. But he is amazing, he is a devotee. He can speak forever in so many beautiful ways. After the end of the 27 days, now the temple has to close, so he has to go. He forgot his Bhagavatam and he left. When he crossed the river, he remembered, I forgot my Bhagavatam. Now he was crying because the temple will be closed for 1 year. He can't get his Bhagavatam. He ran, he crossed the river and he ran. He was panting. When he reached, the temple is closed. The doors are closed. Now he was crying, for 1 year I can't get my Bhagavatam. Now what to do? So crying, he was just standing outside the door. Some voice is coming. He thought, who is there? Because nobody will be there. The temple is closed. So he thought, let me peep. So he started peeping from the window. What is seeing? All the Shivaganas are sitting. Parvati Devi is sitting. Lord Shiva is sitting on Vyasasana. And what that same chapter from Puntanam's Bhagavatam, Lord Shiva is giving class. So Puntanam was very happy. He is hearing Lord Shiva's class. And all the Shivaganas are, wow, they are so happy. What a class, what a class. At the end of the class, Lord Shiva asked Parvati, so, how was my class? You spoke very nice. No, how was my class? I mean, in comparison with Puntanam. Then Parvati said, you spoke well, but not like Puntanam. Puntanam spoke better than you. When Puntanam heard that, he was standing outside the window. He started crying that Parvati is appreciating my class. He started crying and fainting. And as soon as he started like Krishna, Krishna, immediately everybody disappeared. So Lord and his devotees, they enjoy hearing. And Rukmini Devi also got connected to Krishna by hearing. And after hearing what she has done, connected to the right Brahmana, connected to the Guru Parampara. In fact, without Guru, see Hari Bhakti Vilas talks about in Brahmana Purana, Brahma Vaivat, everywhere you see they talk about first Guru. What Raghunath Das Goswami says, Pratham Guru, nectar of devotion, Pratham first Guru. 64 limbs of Bhakti first connect to Guru. In fact, I tell you one very special pastime. There was this one disciple. He was learning Shastra under the Guru. So those days it's like not much purport and translation. The verses you have to by heart because they used to know Sanskrit. So Guru said, okay, you study everything wonderfully. Tomorrow I will put an exam for you. Okay, he's just preparing everything fine. Next day morning, what happened? Somebody came to visit the Guru. So Guru said, I cannot take the exam today because my friend has come to visit me. We'll postpone it tomorrow. Disciple said, no, Guru Maharaj, I am fully ready. Please take the exam today. Then he said, okay, do one thing. There is this tree outside the ashram. Whatever you have by-hearted, all the verses, go and stand in front of the tree and recite all the verses. If you have made a mistake, the leaf will fall. How many leaves have fallen? You collect and get. According to that, I'll give you marks. He was very happy. Guru was busy with his friend. This person, he went out in front of the tree. He started reciting whatever he knew. He closed his eyes and recited wonderfully without any mistakes. And he opened his eyes. And what he saw? All the leaves from the tree have fallen down. He thought, what? I did such a wonderful job. Then he went crying to the Guru and said, Guru Maharaj, please believe me. I am promising you, I did wonderful job. Something wrong with the tree. Everything, all the leaves have fallen down. Then the Guru Maharaj asked, before starting your exam, did you remember me? No, Guru Maharaj, I forgot to remember you. He said, that's why whatever you did is 0. That's why you got 0 marks. So go and do it again, and this time you remember me. Pay obeisances to me and then do it. So this time when he did it, there was no leaf which is fallen. So in Krishna Consciousness life, if we don't have Guru, whatever we do will become 0. We have to connect through Guru Parampara. So yes, C4, she made a choice, and then C, there was a challenge. And then she knew that this challenge is to test my C for commitment. And then what she did, C for connection. And now what she did is very important. After connecting with the Brahmana, she kept her calm. She kept her composure. She didn't get like, what is happening, what is happening? She kept patience. Yes, Krishna will reply. So the Brahmana went, gave the message to Krishna. Krishna said, okay, fine, even I want to marry Rukmini. And then what Krishna did? Krishna told the Brahmana, you go and give the message to Rukmini that I am coming. Guru connects to Krishna, and then Krishna connects back to Guru. And then Rukmini is very calm, composed. Yeah, there are so many thoughts coming. Will Krishna respond or not? Will Krishna like me or not? Will Krishna reject me? What will happen? But she has not given up her, like if it is us, we will say, ठीक है नहीं आएंगे तो शादी कर लेते शिशुपाल के साथ क्या कर सकते हैं? Let me get married to Shishupal, what can be done? But that was not an option. Krishna was not one of the option. Krishna was her only option. If Krishna is our only option, Krishna will come. If we have many other options, then Krishna will say, or be option, try that, maybe it will work for you. Sometimes, mothers, if they want to come for the Sunday feast program, they give some toys to the child and the child becomes busy with the toy, then you can escape. But if the child says, I don't want toy, I want you, then mother will pick up and come for the program. That's what Krishna does. He gives us all the toys to get busy. If you get busy, very good. But if we say, I don't want those cars and Aishwarya and Vaibhav, I want you, then Krishna will pick us up. So finally, the Brahmana comes with the message and here she is like eagerly waiting. That is why it says that there are two important qualities that a devotee needs to have. One is enthusiasm and the second is patience. If we have only enthusiasm, I want to do this, I will do this for Krishna, then it is rajasic, in mode of passion. If we have lot of patience, Bhagwan bhi sanatan, hum bhi sanatan, jayenge kabhi golo jaldi kya क्या है वो आज करे सो कल करे सो परसों इतनी भी क्या जल्दी है जब जीना है परसों so much time is Lord is not running away and Bhagavad Gita says my soul is not going to die. What's a hurry? So then it is tamasic. Only patience is tamasic. Only enthusiasm is rajasic. Enthusiasm and patience is sattvic. I am enthusiastic to do service, but my Lord, I'll patiently wait. No matter what situation you bring in my life, patiently wait. I will not give you up. There will be problems in life. That is why in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his important verses, he has put this last verse. Aslisya va padaratam vinastuma madarshanam marmahadam karudva yata tatha vidati lambato mad praranatha so sayeva napara, because he knows that Krishna, he has his own way of reciprocating. Because we are his servants and he is our master. And we have to learn to be patient. Whenever he wants to give, he will give. He wants to protect, he will protect. We can't dictate him. And it's good one way. If we make this habit, because I am a good devotee, I chant my rounds, I do my sadhana, I am doing wonderful preaching, Krishna has to listen to me. If we develop this attitude, even when we go to Goloka Vrindavan, we may actually dictate Krishna there also. We may tell Krishna, आज येलो कलर का धोती पहना मुझे पसंद नहीं है, चेंज करो रेड पसंद. अच्छा एक काम करो, मेलबोर्न में वो डिवोटी है ना विंडम सेंटर, उसको मोक्ष मत देना, लाइक है. We may do that with Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan also, because we get that nature. Krishna has to listen to me. No, not listen. He is master. Every time I tell this, we are not servant, we are slave. There is a difference between slave and servant. Servant gets salary. Servant gets leave, casual leave, medical leave, this leave, bonus on. Slave gets nothing. We want to be slave of Krishna, not servant, that we ask for our salary. I chanted, but you have not taken care. I did this. Then you are servant. Slave means, whatever you do with me, my Lord, your will and wish. I don't know. Whatever way you want to reciprocate with me, you reciprocate. That is what a devotee, mature, that is what you say, epitome of, the day we can get that attitude, yes, we have achieved something. Where we surrender to Krishna completely. Okay, whatever we ask, you kick me, whatever you behave, I am yours, my Lord. So calm, she kept her, and she was certain. It's not that she has lost faith. She was certain. Yes, Krishna will come. Yes, Krishna will come. For sure, he may be delayed, but he will come. In fact, I'll tell you one very sweet pastime. I was just sharing it yesterday at Srila Prabhu's house. How many of you know about Jayananda Prabhu? You know about Jayananda Prabhu? Jayananda Prabhu was an amazing, amazing devotee. And he was called Mr. Rath Yatra, such an humble and sweet devotee. And he used to collect funds, and sometimes he used to drive cab for 12 hours and give all the money to Srila Prabhupada. And he used to clean the, trash in the temple. Such a wonderful behavior. People who used to come in contact with him used to fall in love with him. In fact, there was one devotee who is now in a very leadership position in ISKCON. When first time he entered the temple and he was asking, can I know something about ISKCON? Then some devotee said, you go and speak with the Jayananda Prabhu. He is working outside. So when he went to Jayananda Prabhu was collecting some trash and transferring it. And when he met this new devotee, he was sharing with him. He said, can you believe it? I am so fortunate. I got this service of removing the trash. And this man was shocked. The garbage collector of the temple can be so happy. Then what must be when I actually joined the temple? And he got inspired by Jayananda Prabhu. Now I'll tell you what happened. After doing such amazing services, making Ratha carts for Prabhupada, he was the first person who made the first Ratha cart. Worked so hard. At the end of the day, he used to somehow sleep somewhere in the basement or somewhere under the staircase. Very simple devotee, keeping nothing for himself, serving Prabhupada like anything. In fact, he was so lovely that when the devotees used to go for Harinam, they don't know anything about ISKCON, but they used to say, we like that man, that Jaya Ananda. They cannot understand. He is very sweet. Just for him, we are giving this donation. I tell you what happened to him. He was the first person who gave money for printing Prabhupada books. But you know what happened to him? The fag end of his life, he got cancer. It was not a normal cancer, very bad. He was so much suffering that he used to scream sometimes, that much pain. And if somebody will see, he will feel, Hare, somebody who did so much service for Prabhupada, is it correct that he should be treated like that? Why did he get cancer? What is happening? And I tell you what happened. Because he's an American citizen, the government gave him some money for his cancer treatment. And you know what he did? He kept the money into the envelope and sent it to Prabhupada and used it for printing your books. And when Prabhupada came to know about it, he sent the money back. He said, no, you just get your treatment done, But he again sent the money back. And this time, by the time when Prabhupada opened the money, he already left his body. May 1st, 1977. There was no way to send the money back to him. And with that, Prabhupada printed so many books. That was Jayananda. Now we will think, okay, maybe he must have gone to Goloka Vrindavan, but hamari aankhon ke samne we didn't see any much like getting some special privileges, though he was such an amazing devotee. But I'll tell you what happened in the future. There was this one hospice where in Videsh mein, where the people who are going to die, they get taken care of, the fag end of their life. And in this hospice, there is a freedom because all come from different religion. Koi Muslim hai, Christian hai, different. So they have this system. If you are Hindu, aapka jo bhi Hindu mantra hai, they will recite for you. If you are Muslim, it is like that. So many people are preaching now, but in this hospice, those who are these old people, they are so old, they are so fragile. Family members are not even taking care of them. So the local nurse who come, whatever religion they are following, if they are following Christian religion, then they have their plus and they just make some prayers and make them happy. So one of our devotees, ISKCON devotee, she was working in that hospice as a professional nurse. So she thought, when these people are preaching about Jesus and all, even I should make my patients who are under my care, make them chant Hare Krishna. So she was taking care of one old lady. So what she used to do is she used to put tilak, kanti, bring her japa bag, take care of this old lady, make her chant Hare Krishna, keep Prabhupada japa box for her, and she was doing wonderful service. After some time, one day she felt that this lady is very, very sick today. Looks like she's going to leave her body. So she went to the reception and she said, this patient that I'm taking care of is very sick. Looks like she may leave the body today. Please contact the family members. So they immediately contacted the family members and they all came. When the family members came and they were sitting next to her, our devotee nurse walked in. Immediately the family member says, you are Hare Krishna? Oh, yes. Oh, very happy to see you. One of our cousin is also a Hare Krishna. Oh, who is that? His name is Jayananda. You know Jayananda? Oh, definitely, we know Jayananda. Oh, she is Jayananda's mother. Oh my God, I imagine now. Jayananda Prabhu's mother had such a glorious death, being served by a Krishna devotee till the fag end of her life. She was hearing Hare Krishna, and she left the body. Now tell me, does Krishna protect? He protects. Krishna, we may not be apparently able to see certain things, we know this is injustice. Krishna has his own way. We just have to be patient. He has his own plan. In fact, in personal life of my husband, he was serving under Surabhi Avipalayantan Swami, who is known as the Vishwakarma of ISKCON, for so many years. He made so many temples. He made the Bombay temple, Vrindavan temple, Bhubaneswar temple, Hyderabad temple. Amazing devotee, architect. But after Prabhupada left, he left the movement. Probably got into Maya. He just left. He was in Hong Kong somewhere. He left his sannyas, he left connection with ISKCON. After 40 years, after so many years he left ISKCON, he got cancer. Because he got cancer, and I tell you, when he worked for Prabhupada, Prabhupada used to be so happy with him because he's a Videshi and working with the Indian laborers. And you know how it is, you're all Indians. Working with Indian labor means every week unka grandmother mar jata hai, fir grandfather mar jata hai. Somebody, they will not come for work. Very difficult to make them. So sometimes Prabhupada used to get very angry on him. Why this is not completed? Why that is not completed? Prabhupada, I'm trying. Prabhupada, I'm trying. Sometimes he used to get like really. And then after scolding him, Prabhupada used to say, now come and have prasadam with me. So sometimes he used to cry. So one day Prabhupada put hand on his head and said, look Surabhi, you are making temple for Krishna. You are making home for Krishna, and Krishna will make home for you in Goloka Vrindavan. So that used to keep him very happy. Okay, I am making for Krishna, Krishna will make my home for Goloka Vrindavan. But he left ISKCON, got into Maya, left sannyas, everything over. But he got cancer. When he got cancer, you see these treatments are all pretty expensive in the Western countries. So he came to India, to Delhi for treatment. But at that time, Vrindavan temple's 40th anniversary was happening. So when the devotees somehow came to know that he has come, so they went and approached that, is it okay if you can come for some time and just talk about the olden days with Prabhupada, that how you made this Vrindavan temple. So he said, fine, okay, I'll come. So he came, he participated in the function and he spoke about what happened in those days and how they made the temple together and all. And that's it. And in Vrindavan, amidst the devotees chanting of Hare Krishna, he left his body. After being away from ISKCON for 40 years, at the right time, Prabhupada called him back. Krishna called him back and he left his body in midst of devotees chanting Hare Krishna. How we live is not important. The final exam is how we die. If we are able to, like when we were hearing Roshan Prabhu's Gadi, we were hearing Prabhupada's class, and one very special thing Prabhupada said that the final test, when you leave the body, if you have been able to remember Krishna, success, your life is successful. Don't worry when, how, what situation you have left the body. Where you are able to hear Krishna's name, successful. You have passed the test, you have done it. Right? So anyway, coming back to the solid 8 o'clock. C for, I'll close it in 5 minutes. C for choice, she made a choice, and then they had C for challenges. But she knew these challenges are for testing. C for her commitment, and then she did C for connection with the Guru, and then she kept her calm, composure, and then C for she was certain that yes, Krishna will come. And yes, when she coming out from the Ambika temple, she actually doesn't even know how Krishna looks. She just heard about him. So when she's just putting her head down and she's looking a little bit here, a little bit there, and she has this hair coming, so she just lifts her hair and she's checking, is he Krishna, is he Krishna, where is Krishna, has Krishna come, where is he? So when she just lifts her hair up, she's so pretty that all these princes who are sitting on the elephants waiting for her to come out, just by looking at her, they all fall down. So there is a big noise, tuck, 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 tuck. Everybody falls down. And then suddenly, in the mist, Krishna comes. In a fraction of a second, just holds her hand, puts her on the chariot and runs away from there. And she doesn't even know what is happening with me, who is taking me. It is Krishna takes me. This is what's going to happen to us also. We just need to be patient. Yesterday I was telling that when we were young, there was this villain, Rajkumar, and he had this very special dialogue. He used to keep a hand and used to say, Jani, marenge, jarur marenge. Lekin banduk bhi meri hogi, samay bhi mera hoga. Krishna also says, bachayenge, zarur bachayenge. Kaise bachayenge? That I will decide. Kab bachana hai, kaise bachana hai, kisko bachana hai, kaise le jana hai. We have to give that freedom to Krishna. So we just continue our spiritual life with all enthusiasm. And one day suddenly Krishna will come. And he will hold our hand and put us on the chariot and go back, take us back home, back to God. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Hare. So here I see the wonderful books are coming, and it's the marathon month. So this wonderful knowledge that we have all got, we are so blissful in Krishna consciousness, we should share it with others, and this is wonderful month to do this holiday time. So all those who are interested, they can take these books and distribute this knowledge to others.
Those who have no books, they should take them.
Those who have the books should take it and give it to others. Yeah, so yes, I'm going to sign the books. Sign the books and give it. So all those who are buying the books can have a special personal photograph with the book signed. You want the mic? Yeah, take this.